Yeah, I felt also shocked. Oh, why it is video class? I missed the time to change.
Ah, I see. Yeah, I was
Oh,
like,
your
oh,
background is so.
not good.
You made it?
No, it's a company's, decision to put things like this. I don't like it actually. It's like a
Is it
maze.
kind of a sheet?
Yes, it's actually sticker.
Ah.
It's it's a sticker.
Oh, yeah, they try to so many things, but they don't
It
have
does not
any.
work.
Right.
Yeah. Oh,
And anyway, nice to see you.
nice to see you too, Velvet. Okay.
Yeah.
So,
Okay. I
anyway,
I
mhm.
I had evaluation classes. Mm.
With who?
With new teachers, so maybe you don't know about them, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
But
So
I know someone, probably.
ah oh Marvin.
Ah, I don't know. He's a man. Oh, you like men?
Oh no, because in the this time,
Uh-huh.
three new teachers in here, but
Ah.
two is male teacher and one is a female teacher, but female teacher full booked, so I cannot I cannot get a classes.
I see. So you mean if you're going to have this what called classes with them, right? So you already have like if one class is 5,000 points for a 30-minute class, right?
No, 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 no. 10 minutes, 10 minutes for five
Uh,
thousand.
okay. So 5,000. You had two classes. So you already have 10,000 points.
No, it's a 20 minutes.
Okay. So you have 20,000. Ah, no, right? 20,000, right?
No, no, no. It's 30 minutes for
Yes.
this
15,000.
15,000. Yes, right.
So 10,000 is for 20 minutes, right?
10, 20 minutes,
Yes.
10,000. Yes, right.
You had two evaluation class, right?
No, 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 no. If I have a class with one teacher once,
Uh-huh. I see. Okay.
but I had two classes.
With two teachers.
Yes, right, right.
So that means each class is 20-minute class, right?
30-minute classes.
So you have 30,000 points.
Oh, but not now. Maybe next week.
Okay. Next
Yes.
week, okay.
Yes. If I earn some points, yeah, I treat you.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so
Wow.
I try to have a class with
Mhm.
some articles.
Mhm. So
Yes.
what was your article?
Uh, it's uh, it's it's for Chinese advertisement.
What is that advertisement?
It's okay. Chinese
Uh-huh.
job finding advertisement. No, no, hiring advertisement.
Ah, okay. Hiring advertisement.
Yes, yes, a
Okay.
job hiring advertisement. But these days, the company Alibaba,
Uh-huh.
Alibaba, Baidu, Tencent, those kind of company is a kind of startup company in China.
Uh-huh.
They had an advertise for hiring male worker,
Uh-huh.
but in that advertisement, um, how can I say, the female motivators. So it means if you join our company, you can
Uh-huh.
work with very attractive and how can I say, attractive and beautiful female workers. Yes, that was an advertisement of the companies.
Ah,
Yes.
it's related with Me Too
Oh yes, right, right, right.
campaign, right?
But we are just to talk about this advertisement. But
I
I
see.
search for internet
Mhm.
about this advertisement. But when I saw this advertisement, I was a little bit shocked because it's
Mhm.
not. It seems it didn't seem like a hiring advertisement. It seems like more, you know, Vogue. It's a magazine, fashion magazine.
Okay.
Yes, so yeah, there are women very
Uh-huh.
attractive, like the models. Yes, but
I
it's a
see.
job finding advertisement for programmer.
Ah,
Yeah,
for a
so
computer programmer. Hmm?
yeah, so they call the female worker. They call the programmer motivator.
I see.
Yes. Yeah. Anyway, we're talking about this article.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We will talk about that article now.
Ah, no, I don't like Me Too. But
Uh-huh.
I think about in my society. I
Uh-huh.
mean, the the fair. I mean, job opportunity.
Mhm.
Especially, we have a law about government worker.
Mhm.
If male worker, no, no, if one gender, if I want to be a government worker, we should
Mhm.
take an exam, right?
Mhm.
But if one gender uh, candidate, right?
Mhm.
If one gender candidate scores so high,
Mhm.
so if the government want to hire 100 workers,
Mhm.
but female, no, no, male workers got higher
Mhm.
score, so 70, oh no, 80% it was male workers,
Mhm.
and only 20 is female workers. But
Mhm.
on the law, they adjust at a limitation of 70% for one gender. Can you get it? Sorry.
70% for
Mm-hmm.
male genders only, and then 30%. They're going to take 30% females, right?
Yes, so if the score result of the test,
Mhm.
if the no, male government worker is maybe uh, 80
Mhm.
percent, it's only 20%. In that case, they should more female worker in addition. So at
Ah,
just the 70%.
they adjust it to 70% so that they can get more male.
In
So
that
they,
case, a female.
I mean, for this one, right?
Hmm.
For example, 80%. What do you call this one? How will I say this one? Pass the test. 80% are females, right?
In is female. Yes, yes.
Right. 80%
And,
are females. They adjust it
mhm,
to 70%.
yes.
Okay, so that they can get more male workers,
Okay.
right?
Right. Oh,
Yeah.
but Clark, you seems like in the bathroom, because the background is really bathroom tiles.
Ah, Other students also said that.
Oh,
Yes.
it's really annoying. Oh, Clark stayed in bathroom.
Yeah, we're having a class in the bathroom, right?
Yes, right. Oh, really? Good. Okay. So anyway, so it's for government workers, but in our country, especially elementary school teachers,
Uh-huh.
how about your country? The
It's
female,
so unfair. It's so unfair in our country. We are
why?
dominated by women.
Oh, but it means that the female teachers has got higher score, right?
Of course, yes. That's the reason. Yeah.
Yes. So in our country, actually, elementary in the elementary, there are so many female teachers. Actually, last year,
Uh-huh.
in Seoul, the government wants to hire the teacher, elementary school teacher, 360.
360?
360.
Ah, I see. Okay. And
But,
those are all female.
no, 320 was female teachers.
Uh-huh. That's in elementary school. 320. Uh-huh.
Yes, for an the government want to hire 360 teachers, but in the number of 300, no, 20 was female teacher.
Ah.
So that's
So,
why in actually Sunny school, they have 10 classes in one grade,
mhm,
but Sunny's for last year first grade and this year second grader,
mhm.
they have no male teachers.
Isn't that good? Or is it that bad?
I don't think so.
What do you mean? You don't think so? You don't think that it's good? You don't think that it's bad?
Bad because the as you know the child really influenced by the teachers. But
Uh-huh.
of course, this is the common sense about the female. I mean, female more take care of the child.
Uh-huh.
It's a kind of common sense. I'm not sure it's true or not, but yeah, but the child or kids they surely experience of male teachers, right? No?
They need experience with
Yeah,
male
they
teachers, right?
yeah they need a kind of a relationship with male teachers,
Mhm.
and they should learn from male teachers their
Mhm.
characteristic or their something like that. Yeah, but they don't have any experience about male teachers, right?
Mhm. Yes, of course, right?
Yeah.
Because,
Hmm.
how will I say this one? Mm, the reason why we discriminate,
Hmm.
the reason there is racism,
Racism. Hmm.
uh, or discriminations,
Hmm.
right? Because we don't have a lot of experience about other people,
Yes, right.
right? So
Right.
of course, if we build relationship when we have conversations, when we have contact with others, right?
Yes, right.
So
Well,
most of the time,
uh-uh.
yes.
Okay, go ahead.
So most of the time, when we don't know someone, we think about negative things about that person, so we don't want to communicate with those people, right?
Yes,
In the
right.
same way, when it comes to women
Mhm.
and men, right? Since women are closer to their children because they take care of them,
Mhm.
right? They feel the children feel more comfortable with their mom rather than
Yes.
their dad, right?
Yes, right.
And at some point, it's not good, in my opinion.
Yes, right,
I
right.
observe I observed this one when I was, when I observed this one with my older brother and
Mhm.
his son.
Mhm.
Since the mother works abroad
Mhm.
and the son lives with the dad and the dad
Mhm.
takes care of the son,
Mhm.
every time they're together, the three of
Mhm.
them are together,
Mhm.
the son is closer with the dad.
Mhm.
But for me, because my mom took care of me, and my dad was working in the cities, and my mom was was staying with us in our hometown. I'm
Mhm.
more closer to my mom.
Mhm. Yes.
So these days,
Mhm.
it's difficult for me to have a conversation with my dad because I did not, you know, uh, our relationship was not developed, was not fostered,
Yes. Right,
right?
right.
But for my nephew, who
Uh-huh.
was taken care of by his dad,
Uh-huh.
their relationship is stronger compared to the relationship of my nephew to his mom.
Mm-hmm. Right.
So
Yes,
in the
I
same
have
way,
those kind of in the same way. I'm also, as you know, I didn't have experience with live with guys. I mean, not
mhm,
father. So it's quite difficult to, how can I say, conversation with guy or male. Yes.
mhm.
So yeah, I totally agree. So that's why I mean, the Sunny's teacher was
Mhm.
you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh, anyway, do you have any experience about racism discrimination?
Of, of course,
Oh, really?
but I don't know. It's not a discrimination, but yeah, it's discrimination, but I don't know in my situation, but I hear it from other people. Here in our country,
Mhm.
we have this tribe that we call, okay?
Mhm.
So we're divided into three islands. This is like, so here is Manila.
Mhm.
This is our city.
Mhm.
In our city, there is a tribe they call Igorots. Okay,
Mhm. Mhm.
Igorots are the native of the mountains. They are
Ah.
they are the people of the mountains.
Mhm.
Okay, and people think that they have tails because there was a book published in the past that Igorots are people who have tails.
Tails?
Yes, in tails.
What does that mean? Tails.
Tail. Pigs,
Yeah,
dogs,
tails.
cats.
Tails.
They
You
have
mean
tails.
totemism?
No. This is the person, right?
Uh-huh.
And they have a
Ah,
tail. They have a tail like that,
I
like
got it, I
monkeys.
got it. Uh-huh.
Like monkeys, okay? They're like
Yeah.
monkeys. They have tails. That's
Yes.
people in lowlands because we are in the highland. We are in the mountains high.
Uh-huh.
And people who live near the beach, near the ocean, we call them lowland people or lowlanders, okay?
Uh-huh.
Lowland. So there was a book published in the long time ago that Igorots, the
Uh-huh.
people of the mountains, have tails, and
Ah.
they're ugly. They look like monkeys, like that. They're black.
Really?
Yeah, and I'm one of them.
Ah, really?
Yeah, I say that I'm an Igorot. I belong to this tribe.
But in lowland person
Hmm.
and high mountain, I mean, your hometown person is different ray. How can I say? Tribes? Of course,
Yes,
different tribes.
yes,
But
different
how
tribes.
about races? Is the same or?
Racism is like from one race to another, but we belong in the same race, right? Like black and white and Asian, those are different races, right? So
Yes.
it's almost the same with racism.
Oh,
The situation that we have. I mean, they don't
oh,
like us because we are Igorots. I mean, we have tails, we headhunt, we kill people. That's also the idea that they know about us.
oh,
Because
but not
in the
these days.
not these days. I mean, they
Mm.
still think that way these days.
Ah,
Yeah.
really?
So
Oh,
in the
even
past,
they are the
mhm,
same races, but they still think different way, right?
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. So people from lowlands, some of
Mhm.
them, if
Mhm.
they never came here in our city, they never visited us here in the cities. They think that uh, we're like monkeys. We are ugly. We are like that. Yeah.
Ah, really?
They yeah because even now there are they even there are books for elementary students that are the content
Uh-huh.
is so they're describing us
Uh-huh.
differently. So of course
Ah,
students
really?
think that way. Yes, I
Yeah,
mean,
sure.
right? The information
Oh.
that you tell to other people, even though it's fiction, it's not true,
Uh-huh.
becomes reality.
Yes,
That's
right.
why
Uh-huh.
I told you before, right? That uh, yeah, whoever is capable of what do you call this one? Who is on top is always like they seem to be the right people. I mean, the idea that they say, the information that they say becomes reality,
Yes, right.
right?
Uh-huh.
So that's one reason. Yeah.
Yes. We were talking about, I mean, some friends and I were
Mhm.
talking about those kind of things. I mean,
Mhm.
it's a different thing, but in English, uh, England textbook for
Mhm.
elementary school,
Mhm.
they describe the family,
Mhm.
but basically the family with father and mother
Mhm.
and their child, right?
Mhm.
But in that textbook on in England, the guy, father guy, mother guy,
Mhm.
it sounds weird, but anyway, the
The
same
father and mother. Mhm.
father and mother are the same gender,
Mhm.
and they have a child.
Mhm.
And another structure of family, the animal and the people, there are parents and they have a child.
Mhm.
Can you get it? It was a kind of picture or description on the textbook for elementary school students.
Mhm.
But in that case, we had the kind of arguing about this.
Mhm.
Some of us they agree with them that idea. There are very variety family structure.
Mhm.
So the teacher and government should teach the students even they are so young.
Mhm.
But other opinion is
Dominant, right?
what is the dominant?
Dominant is more, I mean, is stronger than others. Others' opinion is more dominant. I mean,
Ah,
how will I say this one? Because we live in a society, right?
uh huh, uh huh.
The opinion of the person who is in high position
Mhm.
is dominant to the opinion of others.
Ah,
I
yes,
mean,
sure. Mhm.
it's like covering, right?
Yes,
That's not
right.
important. My opinion is the best one, like that, right?
Yes, right.
Because they have this high position in the society.
Mhm. So,
So
what do
yeah,
you
that's
think about that?
uh,
Because you are a high position than me, so
no, no.
so I want to listen the teacher's opinion.
Uh, how will I say this one? Of course, it's difficult to change what is already established as a norm in a society.
Uh huh.
Do you understand?
Door.
Yeah. It's difficult to change what is normal, right?
Ah, yes.
What is normal? I mean, yes, we live. I don't know in South in Korea, okay, but
Mhm.
here in the Philippines we accept change. I mean, we are more flexible when it comes to change. compared to South Korea, because I think in South Korea you still do not accept gays, right?
Yes, right.
Yeah, but here in the Philippines, we already know that there are people who are gay. That's why we accept a
Mm,
man-to-man marriage,
mm.
woman-to-woman marriage.
How about animal to person?
Animal to person?
Oh,
Like, what do you mean? Member of the
oh.
family?
So we
A
were
member of the
taught.
family?
Yes, yes, yes.
Of course, it's if you think that the animal is a member of your family, well, I don't know if you're going to change that in your constitution. That when it comes to law, okay,
Uh huh.
when we're talking about law in
Uh
the
huh.
Philippines, you don't accept what do you call this one? A family is composed of a father and a mother and
Mhm.
children. Okay,
Yes.
I think that's in the past. It's
Mhm.
still not changed, though.
Mhm.
There's a high possibility that that kind of law
Mhm.
that was written in our constitution
Mhm.
will be changed, will be revised. They have to change it because it's not already in reality.
Uh, yes.
So if there might come there might come a time in the future that
Mhm.
we might also consider pets as member of our family. So
Mhm.
you would say that a family
Mhm.
is is the basic unit of the society, and it's composed of a mom,
Mhm.
a dad,
Uh huh.
children,
Ah.
and
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
pets like that, right?
Yes. Yes. Ah.
Right?
You are right. You are right. But we are talking about next time. This one.
Yes. We
Yes.
will talk about this one
I
next
get it.
time.
Okay. Okay. See you
Okay.
soon.
See you soon. Bye bye. Okay.
Okay. Bye bye.